So the New York Times published a news report, not an editorial, a news report, claiming that many people in China think the US is going through something like their cultural revolution. And I read that and thought, really? Because according to this report, Elon Musk and the young people working at Doge are somehow comparable to the Red Guard during the Chinese Cultural Revolution. Now, in case you missed history class that day, or let's be honest, your history class just skipped over China altogether, let's break this down. During Mao's Cultural Revolution, millions of people were killed, millions more were tortured, humiliated, and sent to labor camps in some of the most horrific ways imaginable. Take the Red Guard. Yes, they were mostly young people, students, but they weren't exactly making crypto memes and running startups. They were literally hunting down teachers, intellectuals, and communist leaders, people who actually helped China win the Civil War, torturing them in public and putting them through struggle sessions. Now, Google that. Struggle sessions. So, how exactly do we get from that to Elon hiring young engineers who, let's be honest, would probably rather be working at SpaceX, but took the job anyway, to build algorithms that monitor federal workforce efficiency? Like, is that really the same thing? Did I miss the part where they started making government employees wear dunce caps in public? Now, before you think I'm about to go on a New York Times liberal rag rant, hold on, because as I was reading this, one thought hit me. A lot of conservatives these days on social media I see seem to think that Russia is somehow more free than the West. To which I say, Alexei Navalny. Now, Navalny wasn't a perfect guy, but here's what he was. He was a Russian man, a politician, who investigated corruption in his own country. And for that, they poisoned him. And what did he do? He got on a plane back to Russia anyway. Now keep in mind, this man knew his country had already tried to kill him. And the second he landed in Moscow, they arrested him. But Navalny was smart. He sacrificed himself to bring attention to Putin's corruption. Mere days after his arrest, his organization dropped a documentary called Putin's Palace. You should try to watch it. It's on YouTube. Exposing just how deep the corruption went. And let's be real. That documentary probably cost him his life in prison. That's Putin's Russia. It's not free. Just like Mao's Cultural Revolution isn't some exaggeration of America in 2025. So before we start throwing around comparisons like America's like China during the Cultural Revolution or Russia's actually freer than the West, let's all take a deep breath and maybe open a history book, because keeping our feet firmly planted in reality, that's actually what keeps America free.